I'm sorry.
Roll over.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Come on, man. Take it easy.
Talk to me like a man. Y'all the biggest gang. You can't win a town.
In November 2019, at the Santa Fe Detention Center, an officer found a pouch of narcotics dropped in the parking lot. Upon reviewing the CCTV footage, the officers uncovered something shocking.
The officer also carpooled with our lieutenant, Cohen Mangin.
The same one that was also part of
The same one,
the
yeah.
search? Okay.
So, as the officer's walking back after he splits, he's walking right here and he sees a package on the ground, picks it up, and where's it at? Ends up turning out to be methamphetamines. We go back, test it, test positive. They go back, start reviewing the tape. And the tape, you'll see here, but the lieutenant gets out of the car when he's walking right here. He pulls out his pocket and drops it on the ground.
According to the footage, Lieutenant Cohen Mangin, a corrections officer, was the one who dropped the bag of illicit substances.
Now you'll watch right about right here, you're going to see. You'll see that. More forward. Right here. Oh. Just it.
Okay. What's his name?
Cohen Mangin. C-O-H-E-N. And then Mangin is M-A-N-G-I-N.
The following morning, some officers were summoned to investigate Mr. Mangin at the correction center.
Had found a package in the parking lot.
A package?
Yeah, just a small little baggie. So, as you know, protocol is whenever they find potential narcotics. Yeah, and they'll review surveillance video and all that to see where it came from, to see if it was from, clearly in the video, you're seeing, and in that same video, there's a package. When you reach into your pocket, you pull out and you drop something on the ground.
I did?
You did.
What?
At first, Mangin denied knowing anything about the package, but after the officer talked to him, he confessed to the crime he had committed.
I mean, everybody has their outs. I mean, is it something you want to talk about? Like, I know you said you're working, this is what, your 12th day in a row?
Yeah, it is, man, but I have no idea what that is, and I dropped it on the ground. I have money and stuff in here that is similar to that. I drop it on the ground. Can I see the footage? Am I allowed to?
You know what, Cohen?
Yeah.
And we have good relationships with the DA's office. We have good relationships with, the judicial process. Your best bet right now is to be completely honest. Okay? Honesty, believe it or not, it's instilled to us when we're kids. It does go a long ways.
Mangin refused to talk and requested his lawyer. At that point, the officers decided it was time to arrest him. However, Mangin's emotions began to surface.
Turn around for me.
Oh no, come on, man. Why?
We have to.
No, why? Why do you have to do this, Salgado? Come on, man. I'll tell you what everyone knows.
No, we're past that point.
I'm trying to talk. Let me talk about this, man.
We're past that
Oh,
point.
please, I will talk to you, man. Just don't do this, man. I'll talk to you. I was not
You're under arrest.
Why?
Because you were in possession of
Come on,
methamphetamine.
man. No, come on, man. I didn't bring it to this.
Mangin, not only a police officer, but also featured in the reality show Behind Bars Rookie Year, seemed to feel entitled to avoid arrest for his wrongdoing, as he continued to plead with the officers.
You were in possession of it.
LT, give me a chance, man.
You know what?
I'll talk to you. I promise, man.
You've already told us you don't want to talk anymore.
No, I meant because I need to calm down.
Now we're telling you you're under arrest, and now you're wanting to change your story.
No, I'll talk to you and tell you anything you want to know.
Legally, if you're telling us you don't want to talk, and now you're
I didn't say I didn't want to talk. I said I don't want anything else to say right now.
Okay. If you have something else to say, that's fine, but understand, you're being arrested, regardless.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Word, man.
So we can talk, but I'm not gonna lie to you and say you're not being arrested. You're going to jail tonight.
At this point, Mangin's sense of entitlement was skyrocketing, as he seemed to think it was acceptable to be smoking an illicit substance inside a correctional facility. Fortunately, the officers did not succumb to his erratic behavior.
Possession of a
Are you
controlled
serious
substance.
right now, man? How? I didn't.
Like I told you, it's clear.
Oh, man.
Clear as day on video.
Can I talk to you before I go in there, man?
Sit down, bro.
Yeah,
Talk to us.
we'll talk to us.
Realizing he had no other recourse, Mangjin chose to sit and talk once again, and this time, the officers got straight to asking the tough questions.
Were you bringing this into the facility
Swear to God, sir, I was not on my children.
for the inmates?
No, sir. No, sir.
If you were to submit to a drug test right now, would you have methamphetamine in your system?
Yes, sir.
You would?
Yes, sir.
When did you last use?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
To disregard it in the parking lot like that?
I didn't even know I dropped it, man.
You didn't?
No, I did not, sir.
You didn't see like the STIU
No, sir, no.
Explorer out there freak out?
I don't know, because they've been staying out there. I don't know. I didn't freak out. I honestly...
Finally, he admitted his mistake, acknowledging that he had been using the narcotic for quite some time. However, the officer still had many questions to ask.
I would never bring shit into a facility, man. Never. That's against everything. I put that on my children's life. I'll take a polygraph, anything you want, man. I would never do that. I've been in this game too long, man. My dad was FBI, he was a captain across the street. Went to Rio Rancho PD, my uncle, my brother, everybody's in law enforcement, man. I have a hard time. I'm a single father with 3 kids, 2 baby mamas. I don't have problems financially, nothing like that at all. I don't. I have a beautiful home, everything. I work a lot of overtime, man. We only have 3 lieutenants. Now they only have 2. You know what I mean? And
Mangjin claimed that he used the narcotic to stay awake during long shifts. After a few more questions, emotions began to surface.
Orders and policies we have to follow.
It's not enough.
Trust me, we're not getting any pleasure out of this whatsoever.
Tell me, man.
This
Don't let
is,
my staff see me.
if anything, uncomfortable for us.
I wouldn't do that. Why would I drop something right there, man?
It's
Unfortunately, it's still a felony crime just to be in possession of it.
Yeah, but I don't get it, man. I'm telling you,
And
man.
unfortunately, our hands.
Mangjin continued to cry for a few minutes before eventually stopping, at which point one of the officers began to explain the charges against him and the seriousness of the situation he was facing.
felonies are handled through the district attorney's office. I know, man. I know. It's yeah. Any measurable amount. Anything like that. It's all the same. You know, if it were marijuana or something, it's a misdemeanor. But the harder drugs are felonies.
Finally, the officers decided to bring the proceedings to a close as they proceeded with the arrest. This time, even Mangjin didn't resist.
I'm gonna put 2 cuffs on, okay, man? No, we're good. Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
No, thanks for that one. Is this yours too? Okay. I'm just gonna carry all this over.
Mangjin was then booked into jail, but the investigation officer's day didn't end there. He also went to listen to the officer who had found the bag in the parking lot.
Plastic baggie that had a white crystal-like substance in it.
Where was this at?
It was in the parking lot.
Where at in the parking lot?
It was
If you like, where was it near? I guess you could say, because it's kind of a big parking lot.
it was near the facility. The entrance to the facility is near there, and it was near. It was
like booking or like the front, like the admin.
The admin area.
So where you guys go into? The employees go through?
Yeah, we're going to the employees section.
Okay.
It's difficult to say definitively whether his father's position in the FBI had any influence on the outcome of the case. While having connections could potentially play a role in legal proceedings, it's also possible that there were other factors at play, such as the strength of the evidence or legal technicalities. Without more information, it's challenging to determine the exact influence, if any, his father's position had on the outcome. On March 11, 2023, Mercer County Deputy Dustin Witt was dispatched to a 911 call reporting a man who had crashed into a fence.
What's going on, man? How you doing? Good, good. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'll see you when you get down.
So what happened?
I tried to take Belcher, honestly, for a short way to go down here, but honestly, this road, I swear, I just didn't even know where I was going.
But Louis Jackson quickly took responsibility for the accident, just as his girlfriend and the police officer arrived.
I'll be transparent with you, okay?
Right.
All right. Just because due to the condition that the car went through the fence and stuff, and you did say you had been drinking,
Right.
I'm gonna have
I'm going to jail.
test.
There's no need for a sobriety test or nothing like that. I'm a yeah.
Just wait right here, okay? So look, man, they're gonna do their test, okay?
But I'm just wanting not to waste your guys' time. There's no need for sobriety test. I'm drunk.
Nothing quite like an honest drunk, huh? But when Dennis said something to Lewis's girlfriend, things took a turn for the worse in no time.
Driver to drive the car, right?
Not necessarily.
That's not even crazy. So for you to get at my girl like that.
Okay, hey, do me a favor. Hey,
Stop!
hey,
Bro, get off.
listen,
bro.
listen.
Bro, get off.
I'm leaving!
Swinging at a cop is wild, but what Dustin did next was even more extreme.
Okay, we got him. We got him. Okay, place your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Or you're gonna get another tase.
There was just one issue. Dustin had knocked Louis unconscious. However, that didn't prevent Dennis from putting his boot on Louis, literally. Then this frantic officer began shouting commands at Louis.
Partner, roll over. Roll over.
Hey,
Stop playing like that and roll over. Okay?
roll over.
Come on. Come on. Mercer, said that's you start 11:41. Roll over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Roll over.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Roll
I'm
over.
sorry, sir. Oh,
Sit up.
I'm sorry.
Sit up.
The sheriff's office promptly took action against this corrupt officer.
Sergeant Witt's actions are unacceptable and does not reflect the training and professional standards taught by the Merced County Sheriff's Office.
It's quite ironic because this wasn't Dustin's first incident of losing his temper.
He previously was demoted for his involvement in a bar fight in 2019, but was later promoted to sergeant again.
Dustin not only faced charges of felony assault by a public officer, an assault likely to cause great bodily injury, but also lost his job as the case progresses through the court. On August 27, 2019, Officer Levi Huffine used a taser to subdue and subsequently arrested Shatia Kelly for causing a disturbance.
You've been instigating all this time. This entire time I've been out here, you've been instigating it.
Hold on. I'm the one who called the cops.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And you're over here causing issues with everybody.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
How do you have
So that's why you're going to jail today.
I'm going to jail?
Yes, you are.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm dead
Why?
serious.
I'm sorry, so I didn't mean to do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. Would I would like to press charges on the girl?
You're not. No, that's not an option.
Shatia was placed in the patrol car, but she had no intention of staying there for long. That's when Officer Levi resorted to using more forceful methods.
Put your feet in.
Are you serious?
Put your feet in.
Because I'm gay?
Oh my gosh. He's going to throw out every card.
Yep. What are you doing?
I didn't do nothing, sir.
Why are you getting out over there? Why are you trying to get out of there?
Listen to me, sir.
No, I'm not listening to you.
Myself,
No, you're not.
I really was
No.
defending myself.
Well, then
sir.
you can explain that in court. Buckle her in, would you?
Go over on that side.
I'm not. Why are you
Go over
pushing
on
me? I
that
have
side for me.
handcuffs on.
Okay, so you go over on that side for me.
Can I tell my brother to call my
Go
mom?
over on that side. Go over on that side.
Come on, you're not gonna arrest the other girl for
Nope.
assaulting me? I didn't do nothing,
Look that way.
sir. Wait. Oh, you're racist. What's your name, badge?
Attempting to open my door and escape. Attempting the other door to try to escape. You're trying to escape. So that's another charge. You are going to be hobbled, you understand? You're going to be hobbled for trying to get out of my car.
You want me to do the waist or feet? I'll do it. And we're hobbling.
Yank her out. Right on the ground.
Now, what have you been to my foot for? No, get these races off of me.
It says racist.
Yeah, you as a racist for even having this pain. Awesome. How you gonna pick me up? Like they arrested me for no reason. I gotta go work tomorrow. You know that ran up on me. You know that ran up on me. I ain't gonna say.
Alright, lean over to your side.
That shit hurts my stomach, bro.
Let's put her in the back.
Get her in the car immediately and just take her, or do we need to get medical or anything, or are we good to
No, we're good.
You
Alright, put her in the
go
car.
stand here and watch that.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Who's your badge number?
From the other side.
Levi drove off to the station without securing Shatia with seatbelts, and it was during this journey that an incident occurred.
Hey, my head is about to break, bro. Hey, my neck is about to break, bro. Can you lift me up? Hey, officer. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Please help me, please. Please help me, please. Officer. Officer, please lift me up. I'll cooperate, I promise. Can you please lift me up? Officer, please lift me up. Please lift me up. Please lift me up. Please lift me up. I'll cooperate. Please lift me up. Officer, can you please lift me up? I can't breathe. Officer, I can't breathe. Please lift me up on the ground. Please lift me up, officer. Officer, please lift me up. Please lift me up. I'm on the concrete. I'm claustrophobic, officer. Please lift me up. Please lift me up, officer. Please lift me up. I'm on the ground. I can't get up. Officer, officer, please don't let me back here, please, officer. Officer, please, I'll cooperate. Please lift me up, please, officer. Officer, please. Officer, 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 please. I don't want to die like this, officer. Please, officer, officer.
Officer Levi continued driving without stopping. Throughout the 21-minute journey to the station, Shatia remained hog-tied with her head hanging over. Even upon reaching the station, Levi failed to release her restraints or ensure her well-being.
So bad. It hurts so bad, mister. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. It hurts really bad. It hurts. 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 Please help me.
Assistance for Shatia only arrived when a detention officer intervened.
Please help me.
Honey, why are you head down like that?
Let me help.
Okay.
Help me, please.
Okay. I think
I can't breathe. Help me.
No, it's...
You can't. Never mind. I'm being crazy.
Do you need some help?
I want help. Help me. Take it off of me.
Okay. Thank you.
And no, it wasn't an accident. Listen to what he told another cop when he was confronted.
Thank you for saving me and trying to kill me. It was just... It was trying to kill me.
I see you calm down. Okay?
Please start nothing.
That didn't look pleasant at all.
She was in the seat, but she decided she wanted to roll, so...
Levi's dumb excuse didn't hold up within the department, and soon he faced the consequences of his actions.
I felt and that she wasn't in a medical distress situation at that point. I'm sorry, it was a mistake, but I had no clue she was in an inverted position in the backseat of my car.
But the police chief wasn't having it and promptly dismissed Levi from his position.
That's not what we're hired to do. We are not judge, jury, and executor. We are not to treat people inhumanely like they don't matter. And he is lucky that she did not die in the backseat of that car, because he would be, in my opinion, in an orange jumpsuit right now.
It's definitely a relief when accountability is upheld. In Greeley, Colorado, in June 2021, law enforcement responded to a report at Gray City Hall about a man allegedly attempting to start a fire. Upon arrival, they encountered Matthew Wilson, who was said to have an active warrant against him.
Well, being that you've come in, you made some pretty alarming statements over there. Most people got pretty concerned. You said you're on probation?
I don't even know if I'm on probation.
After a short chat with the unhappy man, he had an odd request to share with one of the officers.
You can hug me first, and then you can search me.
Hug first? You see this guy down there?
Why don't you break your feet for me?
That one hurt. I mean, we're just checking. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
After a body search, Wilson is handcuffed. However, this is when the body camera footage shows Officer Ken Amek becoming aggressive with him.
That's amazing. Okay. Why didn't you? Because right now, you're going to come into my car. Don't force me. Dude, I said don't.
Come on, man. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
You're not going to grab my hand.
Okay.
Okay? You're not going to grab my hand. I didn't grab your hand. You are. So, release.
Officer Amek employs a banned maneuver against Wilson, a chokehold. Chokeholds were prohibited shortly after the implementation of a police accountability law in 2021. This law also mandates the release of body camera footage following any police-involved incidents. Another officer attempts to intervene, urging Amek to calm down and remove his arm from Wilson's neck.
My wrist hurts, ma'am. Then quit pulling away. I didn't pull away from.
When the suspect inadvertently grabs Amek's hand, mistaking it for his own, he is compelled to kneel.
Excuse me, dude. See how you're grabbing my hand? That's your hand. My bad. My bad. Let go of it. Let go of my hand. Let go of it.
I am not playing with you anymore. You understand? If I tell you to let go of my hand, let go of my hand.
I thought it was my hand.
I told you twice.
After being pulled back to his feet, Wilson is escorted to the police cruiser and transported to the station. Officer Emek expresses troubling sentiments to another officer.
Yeah, I'm just a little I'm never being told by anyone when I'm controlling a suspect what to do. He was non-compliant. I'll let him sit there all day. Happy squad, go with happy squad. Don't come and tell me how to do my job.
Officer Emek's anger is palpable, to say the least. His actions clearly demonstrate that he let his frustrations dictate his treatment of the suspect, both verbally and physically. Applying excessive pressure to Wilson's hands only escalated the situation further. As a result, Emek faced charges of assault involving strangulation and was subsequently placed on administrative leave from the city police department. He was scheduled to appear in court at a later date to answer for his use of excessive force. Officers from the Washington State Sheriff Department responded to a call regarding an assault. Upon arrival, they attempted to search the man's home without an active search warrant. However, the man refused to allow them entry. Instead, they engaged in a conversation with him outside the residence.
Video recorded.
I know.
I gotta legally tell you, that's why. I know it's awkward, I know it's weird.
Well, I can legally say that you need to come back with a warrant. Since you're gonna be like that.
A warrant for what?
For whatever you're here for.
We're here to talk to you, man.
Yep, I know.
We heard you got assaulted.
Yep.
So we want to hear what happened.
I believe that you have my best interests at heart, because of the last time I dealt with you guys in Renton.
I have never worked in Renton and you've never dealt with me, man. Huh? I can't hear you, dude.
I know.
The man stands his ground and refuses to exit the trailer, asserting his right to remain inside without a search warrant. This indicates a level of distrust towards law enforcement, possibly stemming from past negative experiences with police officers.
Go get a warrant.
A warrant for what?
If you were in trouble, I'd be reading your rights. I just want to talk to you, make sure everything's good.
I'm not coming out because you'll read me my right. Go get
I'm not reading your rights. Not right now. We're gonna come back with a dog. He's gonna come in there, gonna come get you.
Warrant.
Yeah, come out. Come out, I'm gonna force you out.
A warrant.
Come out. Come out. Come out. Come out. Come out. Come out.
On camera. I didn't do. Get off of me.
Come out.
All right, no.
Come out. Hey, knife. In the head. Drop the knife with one.
Get the off of me. You're so smart.
You walk. Come out. I want you. Come out. Come out. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
The man stands his ground and refuses to exit the trailer, asserting his right to remain inside without a search warrant. This indicates a level of distrust towards law enforcement, possibly stemming from past negative experiences with police officers.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
You're also. I didn't do. I'm trying to get the warrant. You're so.
We going with the team.
Marty Cochran.
Let's go. Get out of this trailer. Stop. Face the trailer.
What trailer? You're so. It was all in line.
Right now you're under arrest for assault 2, resisting arrest, and assault 3.
You're under arrest for failure to show a warrant.
The man was arrested, charged, and subsequently incarcerated for 9 months, despite maintaining his innocence throughout the ordeal. However, upon being brought to trial, the judge found him not guilty of any wrongdoing. This outcome shed light on the illegal actions of the officers involved in the incident. On a morning in February 2023, Deputy Chris Tier from the Coweta County Sheriff's Office approached Tyler Merkerson at a gas station in Georgia. Fortunately, the entire incident was captured on the officer's body camera. Let's see what unfolded.
You got your insurance card, you don't have a seatbelt on. So how about this? Let's restart. How about you don't give me a reason to stop you? You ever heard of that before? So wear your seatbelt and you won't get pulled over. It's a very simple task. If you don't wear yours, absolutely. Do you not just see it on? I had it on in the parking lot. You're exempt. Awesome. Give me your insurance card. I don't have it on me. Oh, that's another one. Be right back with you. Yeah, right. 184 Deputy Tier. I just said it. Can you hear me? Deputy Tier. It'll be on your ticket. Hold on one second.
Deputy Tier issued Mr. Merkerson a seatbelt violation ticket at a gas station, despite Georgia law mandating seatbelt use only for front seat occupants on public roads. Mr. Merkerson had removed his seatbelt while on the gas station property, which usually isn't a violation, although it could be viewed differently if he had done so while still on a public road.
I can see it. You said what? I got as long as I need. Yes, I do. See you in a minute. Hey, stay in the truck. Stay in the truck and shut the door. If I have to ask you again, you're going to jail. Hey, he's being, have him step out and sit on my car. Hey, 95, I'm done with it. 95. You ain't listening since I pulled you over. No, because you don't listen. That's the problem, because you don't listen. Turn around. Me, man. Turn around. Gonna give you one ticket and a warning for the other, but you can't follow directions.
I'm trying to get you to get a knife off of me.
No, that's not how it works.
What I tell you? I don't want y'all to me.
Did I pull my or anything
Bro,
on you?
y'all just beat my.
What you got? Jesus.
Y'all just beat my.
Deputy Radford Brooks arrived as backup and questioned Mr. Merkerson about any weapons, unaware that Mr. Merkerson had a knife in his pocket. Initially, Mr. Merkerson followed Deputy Brooks' instruction to sit on the bumper of Deputy Tier's vehicle. However, he stepped forward to retrieve his pocket knife, prompting Deputy Tier to direct Deputy Brooks to arrest him. The officers used physical force and a taser during Mr. Merkerson's arrest, even though Deputy Tier's statement didn't explicitly state that Mr. Merkerson was under arrest. Despite differing accounts and allegations of excessive force, the court ruled that the level of force used was too minor to be considered unlawful.
Over me trying to get you to get a knife out of my pocket. You beat my.
Stop. Right, come on.
Talk to me like a man, bro. Talk to me like a man. Y'all the biggest gang you got with the county. Y'all the biggest gang, bro.
Sit down.
Why y'all gotta be a gang? Why y'all gotta be thugs, bro?
Why can't you listen?
Why y'all gotta be thugs?
Why can't you listen?
I asked you to get a knife, brother.
Hey, is that your boyfriend?
No, that is my husband.
Your husband has really bad listening problems.
Yeah, that's because you.
So he's gonna catch that.
That's okay.
What's his? I don't even know the guy.
His name's Tyler, but
So,
you've done this to him several different times in the first.
Here's the deal. If he'd stop giving me a reason to stop him, he won't get pulled over. I don't even recognize him.
Okay, well.
I stop hundreds of cars a year.
Okay, but did you give him a seatbelt ticket?
I was working on it, but he won't listen. Yeah, but now he's gonna catch you on charge.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll let you call me when he's bonded out. Hey, you got a license, man? You got it on you?
We were going to work. I just need to see if
Yeah, I know.
Is he going to jail?
Yo, yeah, absolutely. After fighting with him.
I won't drive the truck. We all live together. I done told him. He don't
Yeah, if he would just shut up and I think you can take that home.
You got it?
No, not right now. Absolutely not. No, just sit in your car. No, yeah, you're free to get out of here.
Hey, you want me to drive
Don't talk. You don't have to talk to me that way.
Why do y'all have to be thugs, bro?
I just told her to leave. You need an ambulance at all? You heard it all?
Yeah, y'all heard me.
What do you need checked? You need an ambulance?
He just choked out of
Do
me,
you
bro.
need an ambulance? If you need to be
Why
checked
y'all
out.
have to be like this, bro?
I was gonna give you a ticket, get you on the way. You the one that ain't listening.
Dude, you
Listen,
understand how many cops I know?
listen. This is
Do
for
you
court.
understand how many cops I know? Talk to me like a man.
I will in a minute. Hold on. Let me finish this. She's trying to hug him. I'm like, I'm not doing after he just fought with a rip hole through my pants.
I fought with you. Y'all slammed me to the ground. 2 grown men jumped on me and I fought with you.
That was completely preventable. And I'll be honest with you, if he would have been polite and tried to work with me, I would have helped him out. But
You're not listening. You got a lawsuit coming. The other officer has been after me. If you don't get me out of this car,
apparently I'm after him. Well, I told him, I said, if you wear your seatbelt, you don't get pulled over. I mean, but I guess it's a hard concept. But all right, well, I'll take him to jail. You okay? Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is, you violated 161024, which is obstruction in the state of Georgia. 2 times, actually.
Well, you're about to learn today, because you did.
Okay. When I get disqualified, I'm working.
Mr. Merkerson faced 3 misdemeanor obstruction charges for his refusal to sit on the patrol car's hood and his resistance to arrest by Deputy Brooks and Deputy Tier. Deputy Brooks asserted that Mr. Merkerson had violated Georgia's obstruction statute multiple times during the encounter.
All right, bro, just be quiet, man. Listen, since you're so hurt, I need you to be quiet, relax. I don't want you to work yourself up, okay? I only slammed him down. He got right back up. Now, I recognize her.
I never recognized her.
I recognize her.
Oh,
I'm not going to leave it out. Medic said the dude's good, but he said that he wants to go to the hospital because his right leg hurts, or right knee because he's had a surgery.
After being examined at Piedmont Hospital and cleared medically, Mr. Merkerson was taken to the Keita County Sheriff's Office for booking. During this process, allegations emerged that Deputy Tier had deactivated his body camera and issued a warning to Mr. Merkerson, threatening felony charges if he contested the case in court. Initially, Mr. Merkerson faced a single count of obstruction and a seatbelt violation. However, after obtaining legal representation, he was hit with 2 additional obstruction charges. In a significant development on June 26, 2023, all charges related to this incident were dropped. Mr. Merkerson then sought to file formal complaints against both officers, but he faced challenges in initiating an internal affairs investigation. An officer claimed to have reviewed the footage and found no wrongdoing. suggesting that an internal affairs inquiry depended on approval from the head of the traffic division. And grounds for firing. On December 3rd, 2023, a New Mexico State police officer pulled over a driver who was speeding at 90 miles per hour in a zone with 65 miles per hour speed limit. The officer then began his investigation.
Not too bad. Officer New Mexico State Police. Understand the reason I'm stopping you? Way too fast. What's up with the speed? Got you. Driver's license? Just your driver's license. Cool. Step on another vehicle for me, please. Any weapons? Cool. Sit on out.
When the officer asked for the driver's ID, the driver handed over his military ID. It turned out that the driver was Edgar Madrid, another New Mexico State police officer who had recently joined the force.
About 85, sir.
90? Okay. 65, what's the rush?
Just trying to get us off.
Okay. Why are you walking away from me?
Oh, no reason, sir.
Okay. How much have you had to drink?
I had a beer.
Just one? All night?
Yes, sir.
You lying to me?
No, sir.
Cool. Hands right to the side. Step forward. Any head injuries?
Yes, sir.
Any contacts?
No, sir.
Okay, put your feet
Well,
together.
I have my contacts, actually.
Soft or hard?
Soft.
Cool, take a step forward for me, please.
The officer immediately noticed that Madrid's eyes were watery and detected the smell of alcohol. Without delay, he began administering a series of field sobriety tests. Madrid had trouble accurately following the officer's finger, indicating he might be well over the legal alcohol limit. Consequently, the officer promptly asked him to perform the second test.
Edgar, hands out of your pocket for me, please. I'm gonna have you put your left foot on that imaginary line. Take your right foot, place it directly in front of your left foot, touching heel to toe. Stop right there. Hands directly at your side. I will need you to remain in that position there, so I'm going to give you all the instructions. You will not start the test I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Face me. Put your feet together just like mine. Mr. Madrid, I'm going to have you remain in that position there. You will not start the test I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Which was the walk and turn task. Madrid performed well on the walk test, but the investigating officer was still uncertain and decided to proceed with another test.
Any questions? No questions at all? Go and begin, sir.
2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2025, 2026, 2027.
Go and stop.
The officer confronted Madrid once more, urging him to be truthful about his alcohol consumption. This time, Madrid's response was unexpectedly different.
It's been more than one drink, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
How much have you really had to drink?
Had 2 Coors Light at Dirty River, sir.
2 dirty 2?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be driving. You know that.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And this is gonna hurt. It really is. But you know all the fields, right?
Yes, sir.
It's sad. It really is. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Leave them there. Madrid. 1:40 a.m. You are being arrested for DWI.
The officer was disappointed, but knew he had to arrest Madrid, especially after Madrid admitted to drinking well over the limit. Consequently, the officer proceeded to search him.
Go spread your feet. You're under arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicating liquor and/or drugs. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood.
The officer then requested Madrid to take a breath test to further confirm the suspicion of DUI, but the response to this request was rather unusual.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
I will continue. I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand? Do you now agree to be tested? We'll consider your actions and refuse to be tested this time. Mr. Madrid, open your mouth for me, please. Stick your tongue out. Lift it up to the sky. Do you have anything in your mouth? Do you eat, drink, smoke?
The officer finally arrested him and placed him in the back of the police cruiser before taking him to the police station.
Just make note at 0140 hours from the driver 1015, 1047. Like consent was read.
Madrid was arrested and charged with aggravated DWI, speeding, not having his driver's license on him, and lacking proof of insurance. He was immediately placed on administrative leave. The New Mexico State Police Chief, Troy Weiser, issued a statement about the incident. Madrid later pleaded not guilty, and a hearing was scheduled for a later date. In this case, on April 27, 2020, the Los Angeles Police Department got a call from a property owner about someone trespassing on Houston Street.
I own the property. There's some people there and I cannot get access to the property.
Okay, is it a vacant house or does someone live in it?
Yes.
Okay, I understand that. Is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
Hispanic.
Okay. How old does he look approximately?
Close to 40s.
40s, okay.
30 some.
Okay, and then the woman that's there, is she black, white, Hispanic, or Asian? So did you want the officers to call you when they're done since you're not there?
Please.
Got it. All right, sir, we'll send a unit out. We'll have them call you when they finish, okay?
Shortly after the call, 2 officers were sent to the area to search for the Hispanic suspect accused of trespassing. When the officers arrived and entered the area, they found someone on the property.
This is private property.
Private property, let's go. What's up? Hey, nobody's creeping up on you, homie. Okay? I'm not creeping up on you. I'm a cop here. Someone calls us to be here. Yeah, you need to get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, you don't scare me. Let's go.
The suspect was in a bad mood, but eventually agreed to leave the property after the officer threatened action.
Don't come back either. Trespass. Go to jail next time.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to just let you please go. Your job is your job.
Just talk big until they get in the handcuffs.
However, just when it seemed the situation was resolved and the officers were about to leave, the male officer got into a verbal dispute with the suspect, which threatened to escalate into chaos.
Yeah, I'm on bet.
Where are you going, my boy?
I'm on a bet, yeah.
Do your homework.
Go.
My family lives here, my boy.
Go, turn around, man.
Property,
Go, turn around, man. Turn around, put your hands on it.
What are you going to do, my boy?
Turn around.
What are you going to do?
Turn around.
What are you going to do?
Turn around.
Do what you got to do, my boy. You don't scare me, faggot.
Turn around.
Turn around for what? Ain't nobody acting defiant. Ain't nobody getting crazy but you.
459. Get 450. They're going. Give me back up. Put your hands behind your back. Let's go. Let's go, man. Hey.
What the think I am, motherfucker? What the do you think I am?
What?
Think I am?
What do you think I am?
Some dumb or what?
It appeared that the officer's ego couldn't tolerate the suspect's words, as he became very agitated and even used some force. Things were about to get even worse as the officer was on the verge of losing his composure once again.
Yeah, you are. Turn around.
I'll turn around, but don't push up on me.
Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands on your back now. Turn around. Put your hands on your back.
Think I am?
Turn around. Put your hands. Turn around. Put your hands on your back. Let's go. Spread your feet.
Feet.
Boy. Spread your feet, man. Spread your feet.
Palms together, please.
Don't fight, man.
Ain't nobody fighting.
Don't fight.
together.
You're fighty, man.
Bro.
You're fighty, man.
Quit!
Even though the suspect had his hands behind his back and his feet spread apart, the power-driven officer brutally beat the defenseless man several times, and the situation was about to get even worse.
With you, mother.
What's wrong with you, Domo?
Shut the.
Put your hands behind your back, please.
You're not cooperating. You're gonna get hit again. Get on the.
Doing, mother.
Get on the. Go and taste it, man. Get on the.
The female officer, who saw everything, knew the male officer was wrong and refused to tase the suspect even when he asked her to. Shortly after, backup arrived and attempted to manage the situation that had been exacerbated by the male officer's ego.
Chill out.
Shut.
415, man.
Fucker, that's why I hit you. I didn't grab you. You grabbed my hand. So shut.
But okay, go ahead.
I had you. Yeah.
Gosh, cool. I'm not tripping on anything.
How'd my fear get like that? How'd my fear get like that?
I beat you.
When additional officers arrived, he tried to portray himself as the victim by falsely claiming he had been attacked first. Soon after, many neighbors came outside to support the actual victim.
All right. 453, Roger. It's going to be a full floor. Suspect in custody.
She wasn't cooperating.
Huh?
Guys, he's the most friendly guy, right?
He's the most free. Get inside. He's the most friendly guy. Attacked me.
I really don't.
The suspect had cuts on his head and face, but turned down medical help. He was later let go from custody, as more investigation was needed. A supervisor who showed up at the scene started looking into Officer Hernandez, who was then assigned to home duties and lost his police powers. At a court hearing, the judge decided that Officer Hernandez should face trial for a felony assault charge because he was a police officer. He entered a no-contest plea to the charge. Under a plea deal, he was given 2 years of probation, 80 hours of community service, and a year of anger management classes, but he won't have to spend any time in jail. On January 30th, 2024, a Lexington police officer noticed a car speeding well over the limit and immediately pulled it over. As the officer approached the driver, he was surprised to discover the identity of the person he had stopped.
Hello.
Are you sure? I'm going to SWAT call out.
Okay, sir, this is Podio. Could you do an 85 and a 55?
I was going.
Going where?
Call out.
Where are we going?
SWAT call out right over here.
I didn't know we had one.
We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. He used to be a police officer. And
where at?
Right down here on.
Here in Lexington?
Yeah.
We have an armed person we don't know about.
The person caught speeding turned out to be Cleveland County Sheriff Chris Amazon, who was responding to a SWAT call. Surprisingly, the Lexington Police Department was not aware of this situation. This prompted the officer who made the traffic stop to contact the police chief to inquire about the circumstances.
I'll call our chief and let him know. 301 next. 301. According to the Cleveland County Sheriff, we have a hostage situation at that location.
Shortly after, Lexington Police Chief Ronnie Johnson arrived at the scene, visibly upset because he had not been informed about the incident. He seemed on the verge of expressing his frustration.
Captain Tom? Captain Hawk?
Yeah.
Where's the name? Excuse me, sir. What's going on here?
We've realized that I'd like to know what's going on in my own city.
We would have notified you, sir.
We would have?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I've been at the I've been down there at the PD all day.
According to the call, it says Lexington was notified they refused to respond according to our call.
Sit down here, guys.
Okay, I don't know who the did that.
First of all, sir, I know you're the chief. You're not going to talk to me like that. I'm just telling you what the call says.
I don't appreciate all of this going on and nobody notified me thing about it.
Okay. I'm sorry, what's your name?
As Chief Johnson vented his frustration, Deputy Szymanski tried to interject, which the other officers did not appreciate. This led them to confront him.
Hey, he's a lieutenant.
I am too. You're not going to talk about Chief like that, sir. That's not going to happen.
You can get the out of my face. I don't give a who you are. Okay? This is my county, too.
Back up, man. Back up.
No, you don't.
This is going to be good.
Okay? You need to stop. Chill out. Back up. Everything's going to be okay. But you need to back up.
I get it that you're chief.
You can back up. Negative.
Deputy Szymanski responded strongly and without regard for his fellow officers, which further escalated the already tense situation.
This right here ain't what
We're not going to be disrespectful.
Okay?
Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir.
You have no authority. You're not going to tell me what to do, my. You're not going to get in my face. Just like you told me.
Your hands off me, man.
Back up, John.
Pull him back.
No, he just came up to my face and said the same
Go to jail.
Stop.
He's getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
Both of you need to back off. This is our operation. This is our county. Understand?
Oh, yeah. Perfectly clear. Perfectly clear. Come on.
Just run that way.
I want that lieutenant's name so I can put his hands on me.
Following the confrontation, Chief Johnson and the involved officer decided to leave the scene, handing the matter over to the sheriff's department. Chief Johnson later spoke to the media, mentioning that this was not the first time the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office had failed to communicate with his department. The sheriff's office acknowledged the unfortunate incident in a statement, expressing regret and attempting to provide context for the actions of their deputies. There are hopes for a thorough and honest investigation, but since the investigation is being conducted internally by the department, there are concerns about whether the outcome will be fair and positive. On July 27, 2018, Lilia Mattina, a single mother, went to the Parma Justice Center, which includes both a police station and municipal courts, to take her son for a visitation with his father. During the visitation, Mattina was recording the event on her phone, which led to an officer confronting her. Frightened, she started jogging out of the building and ran to the parking lot. Once outside, she noticed several police officers following her. After a few minutes, the officers caught up to her, struggled with her, and eventually arrested her. She was then taken back inside the police department. Mattina was quickly faced with a hostile reception when one of the female officers confronted her and aggressively searched her.
Okay, you guys can sharpen this over safety. Unclench your fist. Unclench your fist.
Yep.
Do not hold it. You understand?
Sure.
However, Mattina clenched her fists and refused to open them, despite the officer's repeated requests. Faced with her resistance, the female officer decided to use a restraint chair, while other officers forcefully held her against the wall.
Do you speak English? She speak English?
Yeah, she does. No, speak English. Just, fine. Stick it around.
Not complain? Yep. Should have went easy. You chose the other route.
Smoke PO. Yeah, PO. Yeah.
However, the situation escalated further when the officers used excessive force again. Mattina ended up restrained in a chair, surrounded by 5 officers who displayed egocentric behavior.
Good old Greg. Yeah, I want to say. Lean forward.
Despite this, Matina still hadn't opened one of her hands, and the officers were becoming desperate. At that point, one of the aggressive officers took a drastic action.
Open your hand. Open it.
The corrupt officer forced a metal pen-like device into the back of her hand and showed no signs of stopping as he moved to check her other hand. Throughout the entire confrontation, Matina didn't say a word. However, within days of her arrest, she was charged with contempt of court, resisting arrest, and obstructing official business. Just 1 week before her trial, she pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge of disorderly conduct, and the other 2 charges were dropped. She was sentenced to 10 days in jail, but this was suspended, and she only had to pay court costs. Later, in July 2022, Matina filed a lawsuit against the police department and corrections officers for using excessive force. As of now, there are no updates on the lawsuit, but there is hope that the officers will be held accountable for their actions. On November 12, 2023, deputies from the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office were called to a scene after a woman reported that her boyfriend had stolen a car and was sending her threatening texts. When the police arrived at her house, her boyfriend showed up too and was quickly arrested by the officers.
Why?
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have no weapons on me.
What's that right there?
This is key. Don't got no weapons on me.
Hands on your pockets.
Can I talk to her?
No.
Can I talk to her more?
Mm-mm.
Her keys are here. Her keys are here. Can I give you her keys?
Have you ever filled out an affidavit with us before? Okay, so the suspect is going to be his information.
22-year-old Maris Jackson was searched and then arrested. He was put in the back of a police car. Shortly after, Deputy Jesse Hernandez was about to do another search on him when something shocking happened.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Ah! What? After that! In the car! I was shot through the car! Oh!
Deputy Jesse reported being fired upon from inside the vehicle, prompting him and a female officer to discharge nearly 22 rounds at the car.
Jesse, come back. Mark vehicle right there.
Dude, am I hit? Come on.
Surprisingly, Deputy Jesse was not hit, and it turned out that no firing had occurred. Fortunately, Jackson was also unharmed and was found not to have any weapons on him. It was later discovered that the noise believed to be firing was actually caused by an acorn hitting the roof of the police cruiser. Jackson decided to sue the officers and the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office. Here's what his lawyers had to say.
Acceptable that these officers, deputies, and their department is calling this a mistake. It is not okay to call it a mistake.
The sheriff's office started an investigation into the incident, and during this process, Deputy Jesse Hernandez resigned from his job. After the investigation was completed, Sergeant Roberts, the female officer involved, was cleared of any wrongdoing. Meanwhile, the sheriff stated that Jesse's actions were unreasonable. On June 1st, 2018, Samuel reported his car stolen. Shortly afterward, the car was involved in a high-speed chase that ended in a crash. A tall man in a tank top was seen fleeing from the vehicle. When officers from the Miami Police Department arrived on the scene, they made a questionable decision.
Yeah, that's him. Sarge, he's sweaty. He has a black shirt on top of the tank top shirt like he had when he was driving.
Cure you all the way.
1850, 4425.
Show me today, 1143 call.
Yep, esa misma es. ¿Pero qué?
¿Qué está esperando?
¿Tú eres un sargento? Ok, yo tengo mi sargento. Alright? Ok?
4422, you ready, huh?
Oh,
This is the bank in front of the station.
put your hands behind your back for me.
Huh?
Put your hands behind your back for me.
4322.
I'm being arrested.
Detained right now.
Why am I being detained?
I'm gonna explain to you in a minute.
4221, red. 11-269.
Do that report for me whenever you get it. No, I got him on my car. Make sure you complete that report because I need that. Okay? Please. Just come with me for a second. Where's your ID?
While Samuel was handcuffed and trying to understand what was happening, one of the officers had already pulled out his taser.
Right there. You're gonna take all your stuff. We can't take this. So this.
Can you, what about my kids? I mean, I literally, I went over there to see my kids and everything. My kids are...
Where are your kids?
I was with them.
Where are
they?
they?
Over there at, what's the name? They were at my cousin's house. So,
when?
Huh?
When?
What? I've been over there since, what? I want to say it was 5:30, 6 o'clock. I actually walked back over here.
You have two IDs?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, one is an ID and one is a driver's license.
It's pretty absurd that the officers didn't carefully check Samuel's ID, which was right in front of them.
Are you going to take me to see my kids or something, or am I going to...
Listen to me. You're being detained. Okay, when we get the story together, I'll let you know what's up, okay?
Alright, but... Still not, okay.
You mind if I sit in your cars?
I really don't know
It's a bigger space.
what I did.
I really don't care, but... Sit on this car, it's bigger. Okay. I don't want you to be the my car small. So let's see.
13 is going to be at 140 Northeast 39 Street, number 102.
What is the address where your kids? Where were you before?
It's a clear sign of questionable practices when a cop writes on their palm, so it's not surprising that Samuel ended up being arrested under these circumstances.
Alright, listen. I'm gonna read you your rights real quick. Alright?
I'm telling you guys got the wrong guy. I can confirm where I was, and I can even confirm my activities. I recently logged off of the VPN at my job.
Okay. At what time?
Roughly before I came over here, before I called you guys.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, you guys got the wrong guy.
Okay. The description of the car of the guy that took off from your car is just like yours.
But that's half of Miami. Bald-headed with a beard. Or even if he had dreads, it's dreads with a beard. That's it. If you want, like I said, we can go. Like, I had my kids and stuff like that. Dropped them off. Came over to say hi. And I went, I don't know what happened. I don't. Like I said, I know the people that stay across there, over here, all over the place. I don't know what happened. My car just, somebody jumped in, drove off. And I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Literally, why would I call the police?
Despite Samuel's efforts, the biased officer refused to conduct even a minimal investigation. Instead, he was just looking for any reason to justify the arrest he had already made.
Also, I don't know if you know or look at my record, I've never been arrested. Hell, one good friend of mine is like City of Miami, Dennis Jackson. He used to be my pastor, an unretired City of Miami police officer.
You never been arrested before?
No.
Sure about that?
Yeah. Never been arrested. Ex-military. Never been arrested.
What's the last four of your social?
When the officers finally verified Samuel's identity, they assumed it was all a setup. Consequently, they charged him with falsely reporting a crime, leaving the scene of an accident, and possession of cannabis. However, when the state attorney reviewed the case, all charges were dropped due to lack of evidence or misconduct. Now, Samuel has filed a lawsuit against the officers for $500,000, alleging unlawful search, false imprisonment, and malicious prosecution. During a regular patrol on March 8, 2023, an officer noticed a vehicle with a faulty brake light. The driver, identified as Harrison, age 34, refused to comply with the officer's order to stop and instead parked in a handicapped spot at Walgreens. The situation intensified when Harrison resisted arrest.
Stop! My car was stopped and parked. Car off. I'm going to stop, bro. Ain't no stop.
Come back here.
I'm a grown man.
Come back here.
Like that. Ain't no come back.
Come back. You're resisting. You're resisting right now.
I'm not resisting nothing.
Come back.
I'm buying a Red Bull to go to work.
Let's
what
go.
are you doing?
Let's
Ain't
go.
No let's go. I'm grown. Don't touch me, man.
Let's go.
I'm grown. Ain't no let's go, bro. You better call your
let's go.
lieutenant or something. Ain't no let's go. What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you, bro?
Let's go. Step it up.
Bro, you got
Come on.
right. Got it. Hey,
we're going back outside.
No, we're going where?
We're going back outside right now.
What did you do to me? What did you do?
County,
Could you please bring out your camera, ma'am? I'm going. My job, right? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. My car. What is your reason for harassing me, man?
Because I didn't.
I gotta go to work at 10 o'clock, bro. I gotta go to work at 10 o'clock. My car was cut off.
Back by the cooler.
And you can run my plates. I got license and everything. What are you doing?
You have a defective brake light.
What are you doing?
That's why I stopped
you. You did not stop me, bro. You did not stop me. And your camera show that, bro. What are you doing? Let's go what?
We're stepping outside.
Yeah, I'm stepping after I buy my Red Bull.
Right now.
No. You don't have that right.
Yes, I do.
You don't have that right.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You crazy.
Where's my backup?
You crazy. Where's your backup? You better not touch me. I know you better not touch me. Man, please.
Harrison entered the store and began shouting at the officer, while the officer, in contrast, stayed composed and called for backup upon realizing he couldn't manage the situation alone.
Yep.
Keys, please.
Now, turn on. They can slow it down.
Yep, everything's recorded, sir.
So I'll make it to my family, please. Let them see that video.
Despite efforts to reason with him, Harrison persisted in behaving disruptively until officers were able to subdue him.
Okay. All right.
Don't worry about none of that.
You guys good to put him on his side?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna put you on your side, buddy, okay? That'll help you out.
Why am I in cuffs and I'm not arrested? Why am I being, I wasn't, why am I being arrested? I'm supposed to go to work to take care of my family. Under a 90-day policy at this job.
Hey, what's your name? First name? Harrison. Okay, just take a deep breath.
Bro, this is uncalled for,
We're gonna
bro.
get you up, okay?
I was not under arrest. It wasn't a traffic stop. He had no right to follow me in this store and do this to me.
Okay, man. Hey,
y'all act like people ain't got no right.
The officers put handcuffs on Harrison and attempted to calm him down as he seemed to be panicking. They also detected the scent of an illegal substance emanating from his clothing.
I'm gonna grab
gloves, check his waist.
Okay? If that's what you're gonna say, just keep that with you. You can bring that with you to court. But right now, we're not gonna argue about it because you're only gonna make your situation.
I'm not arguing anything. Okay, perfect. I'm speaking for that camera right there. Okay. How this unnecessary force is being used on me. Wait, and that wasn't a traffic stop or nothing. Ain't no drugs or nothing on me.
1 second, man.
I don't care about none of this. Do whatever you got to do, bro.
Hey, lucky for you, man.
Y'all already know y'all ain't on my team, bro. On my side, y'all can just take me to jail. Do what y'all got to do, bro. Y'all already up my life.
Yep. One, we're gonna sign you up. Perfect, man. There we go.
Can I get my phone?
We'll grab that. That's your phone.
I'll grab it for you, man.
All right. Who's the on-duty manager? You are perfect.
Is there anyone else in your car?
Ain't nobody in my car. You shouldn't ain't seen ain't nobody in my car, man.
I mean, I just got here, man.
I'm trying to go to work. Like y'all working and y'all harassing me. Run my plates, bro.
Okay, nothing like that?
Nothing on me.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back in the back of this squad car now, okay?
What's the reason I'm being detained? Because it was never a traffic stop. Why am I being detained again? Because I know I'm not under arrest.
Well, you're under arrest.
Yes.
Yeah, you're under arrest.
The officers attempted to calm Harrison and kindly requested him to take a seat in the back of the police car.
This is valid. You got nothing in the car, correct?
Bro, I'm on my way to work. My job is down the street,
you don't have anything in the car?
Bro, y'all know I don't have nothing in that car.
Okay, is that all right if I search it? Just make sure you got nothing.
What you mean? Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do to the car. Y'all got the car, bro.
Is it all right if I search it? I'm just asking you.
I don't care what y'all do, bro.
Okay, so it's all right if I search it? Make sure.
Permission to do anything, but I don't care what you do. No, y'all don't have my permission to do anything.
Okay.
The officer treated Harrison with kindness, gently inquiring about his version of events. However, Harrison continued his rude behavior, leading the officer to eventually give up on him. Due to the smell and suspicion, officers proceeded to search the vehicle. As expected, they discovered a packet of an illegal substance under the passenger seat.
Hey, Harrison, okay? So, just a couple things. I know that you don't seem to like me, okay? So, I know, I just don't want this to be an issue.
I don't even know you, bro.
Okay? This goes much more smooth if we're just cooperating with each other, okay? What?
I'm not going to cooperate with you.
You're not?
No, I want to see EMS.
Okay, well, what do you mean by not cooperate? Let's get that.
I just want to see EMS.
Are you going to physically be resistant with us?
Are you denying me to see EMS?
No, I'm not. I'm trying as fast as I can to get you in there. So,
let's go.
Okay, are you going to be cool with me?
What you mean? Have I not been cool with you? When have I not been?
Well, describe cool with me.
When have I not been?
Yeah, you've been cool with me, man. Okay?
So come on, let's go.
During the journey to the hospital, Harrison continued to resist. Upon reaching the destination, the officer requested Harrison to remain calm and follow their instructions, but Harrison appeared confused.
The voice for it. My shoulder already hurt, bro. Stop grabbing. Bro, tell him to stop grabbing my shoulder like that.
I'm gonna walk.
Bro, let my shoulder go.
Whoa.
You doing that shit on
trying to get you in there.
Once Harrison stepped out of the car, he resumed resisting and engaging in misconduct. He fell to the ground and continued shouting at the officer.
Back to them.
He got punched.
Is that good?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
No, but he's like playing the pulley game and whatever, and don't touch me. Well, he like Jack in a Box out of the squad in front of Tavares' face, and it's like, whoa, we're not playing these games, settle down. And then he got all mad at Tavares and then pulled away as we're going in here, so we took him to the ground again. DC obstruct resist. So he walked away from a traffic stop. Because once your car's off, you don't have to stop. When I went into Walgreens, he started walking towards me, so I like got an arm up around his shoulder, decentralized him, and then we forced his hands behind his back. That's it. There were no knee strikes, nothing.
After calming Harrison down, the officers escorted him away. Harrison faced multiple charges, including misdemeanor misconduct and resisting arrest, along with 3 citations for driving a non-registered vehicle. He was required to pay a cash bond of $250. Despite his culpability, Harrison persisted in attempting to overpower the police officer, while the officer maintained composure and displayed professional conduct throughout the ordeal. On January 13, 2021, a concerned caller alerted the Bossier City Police Department about a police vehicle being driven recklessly. The caller reported that the driver nearly hit a mailbox and veered into oncoming lanes. Shortly afterward, 2 supervisors from the police department approached the driver and engaged him in conversation at a grocery store parking lot.
Driving fine, it goes a little bit to the right. Other than that, unless I drop something or whatever, hit the curb or whatever, or in the middle line, but I can use all around the car if you like. That's on the phone down in the seat. And reaching forward to get it. So you got off by you got off at 6 o'clock today? I did. I got 2 kids. Did you go straight to bed or no, I did. So you've been up since last night?
The driver turned out to be off-duty police officer Travis Coker. As one of the supervisors approached Coker's car and conducted a search, he found something suspicious.
The Adderall? What is it? The Exotram? Or what called the band? Yeah. They caused business. So you take a couple of these? No, not today. No. Not a one. That Frank died. I gave that to my mom. So you think you're good to go for driving? 100%. Look, ain't nobody trying to get a car. No, I know. And that's why I had been asleep. I was trying to get everything arranged. Got home, got the kids on the school bus, met Betty, got all that situated, just trying to pick the house up. He didn't use prescription. He can't walk. So I'm sitting there waiting for me.
Coker insisted he was completely fine and hadn't taken any medication that day. However, when the supervisor suggested a simple test to verify, Coker hesitated, indicating potential guilt.
Now, so in essence, take you to sorry, I can't go there. I got a sick kid at home. I can't. That's why I'm trying to get back to you. I'm trying to get Betty's prescription. Can't even go. I'll be glad to come there just a little bit. But I don't feel safe with you driving like that. Can I get somebody to come get me? I promise you, Lieutenant Cap, I am fine.
If I hit something, it was dropping my phone. It ain't the slip.
Well, listen to me. We're going to have to go this route, what I just told you.
Okay, I'm saying I can't do that right now.
You don't have no other choice. I'm telling you that right now.
Officer Coker attempted to avoid the substance test, and despite the supervisor's repeated requests, he refused to comply.
When I get off, I have obligations to things. That's why I couldn't go tonight to the room, but I'm making it work. But I have to get back home to get it.
We're not going to have a discussion. You're going to WK. You're going down.
Captain, I can't go right this
You're going down.
Okay, well, what if I don't?
We're going to have a problem.
What's the problem?
You probably administrative leave.
For what? Because I can't go right this second because I'm on my off time?
Listen to me. You're operating.
I wasn't even driving.
Coker.
Captain, I love you to death. I mean,
but you put me in a bad. You put me in a bad spot.
Captain, I'm in the only spot I can be in, man. I'm trying to take care of my family.
You're gonna have to go with him, okay?
I can't go there right now, Captain.
Coker maintained that he wasn't prepared to take the test at that moment. He promised to return to the department after visiting home, but the officers were not satisfied with his behavior.
POV. And listen.
I would be. Listen in the shop.
If using your POV, we wouldn't be out here right now.
I know that.
But you in the city vehicle.
Right. And it's her word again. She don't. Did she got some videotape?
Listen to me.
This is not court. I mean? This is an administrative deal.
I know that, but I'm just saying. Anybody's out there, the police. Like I said, if I drop my phone and run over the line, I'm not doubting that. Yes, sir. But I have to get to. Give me 35 minutes. I'll come back.
They can't do that. Can't do that.
Okay, well, can I get somebody to come get me?
No.
You gotta
come with us. If you refuse, you're not gonna have no choice but to put you on administrative.
And what does that mean?
That means that we have to take your gun, take your badge, and then we gotta go to the chief's office.
Even after the supervisors threatened to place him on leave if he didn't comply, Coker remained steadfast in his decision to return home.
Or you're not gonna take the test.
One of the supervisors reached a breaking point, shocked by the extent of ignorance displayed by an officer.
So you gotta go for reasonable suspicion that something. You gotta go.
I can't go right this second. Can you give me 30 minutes?
And we're gonna make sure whatever your family needs are, we'll make sure those family needs are taken care of.
I have to take care of it. I haven't worked every day. I'm there at 10 o'clock.
Are you gonna submit to the testing or not?
I will go to any test y'all want me to go to. Just give me just a little bit of time.
Can't do that.
I will grab a POV back there.
At this point, it was abundantly clear that Mr. Coker was simply being dishonest, as evidenced by his ongoing deceitful behavior in the following minutes.
You said you got family that you
I do. I got family. I'm on my off day.
Yeah, I understand that. But you in our car.
Bro, I am in your car, which I was not driving when y'all pulled up. Okay. But it's somebody that don't like the police, Captain. Is there something wrong with the car?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't. This is not a DWI.
Listen.
Right, I know it's not. I ain't drink or drive.
You know you're not getting back in the car to drive.
That's fine. I'm gonna get my stuff out of it.
When?
Right now. It's my stuff. I can believe I can get it. It's my personal stuff.
You're taking a chance of being terminated. I'm not saying that's gonna happen.
But over what, Captain?
Because right now, the way you're acting, we're trying to do our job. We're trying to do something. You are being respectful.
I'm being as respectful as I can be.
Are you going, yes or no?
Captain, I have an obligation at home. I'm off. I'm not going right now.
It's a yes or no answer.
I'm not going right now. Okay. Can I get my personal stuff out of my car? I guarantee you we can look around and everybody's broke policy.
Okay.
They got body cameras on? No. That's against policy.
As the situation worsened and the supervisor refused to give him any leeway, Mr. Coker became increasingly confrontational, even displaying rudeness at times.
Stand, Coker. I got the keys to the car.
I need that money.
Yeah, you get. Yeah,
we're gonna get my money. We're gonna get you
the money.
Nobody trying to keep your money from you.
Nobody gonna keep your money.
Well, why can't I get it now?
Step to the front, Carter.
You can get it from.
Hey, stand in front of us.
Good. How are you?
Now I'm in trouble now.
No.
What I need to stand in front of the damn vehicle because I said so. That's what. So, who are you to say so? You ain't no rank to me today. At this point, I don't trust you, man. I don't care if you trust me or not. I don't want you near me. That's fine. I don't want you near me. How about that? I'm not under arrest. Can you grab my bucket of dip sitting out there on the seat?
There's no plausible explanation for Coker's resistance to the task, other than the possibility that he knew he was under the influence of a substance.
Man, none of y'all. We gotta treat you like anything, Coker. We had a complaint. We gotta see through it. But you're hindering us from doing what we gotta do.
Y'all really think that I'm gonna do? Come on, man. I've got none of my prescriptions out of the car that I have to take daily. I've told you, they've given you a direct order. You have to go submit to chemical testing.
Why? Under what grounds?
They don't have to have grounds.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Did I get pulled for a random?
It doesn't matter. Then take it up with your attorney and civil service. I suggest you do.
What it said. I've already read it. I know what it said.
Nevertheless, the officers reached a compromise with Mr. Coker, allowing him to call someone to pick him up and depart from the area. However, the tense altercation between the officers showed no signs of abating.
Is your OJ, okay? And you might have the car, but you don't have one. Okay, and I'm just going to cut and drive. Okay, stand where I want to. I think I'm good.
Let me tell you something.
Okay, go ahead and tell me.
Don't get too close.
Then back up on me.
I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm not you to stand right there.
Okay.
Don't stand right there. I'm just saying, I don't want this thing to escalate.
How's it going to escalate? You tell me.
I don't want you to get too close to it. That's what I got.
You tell me how it's going to escalate.
I'm hoping it don't escalate.
But what would it escalate into?
I don't know. I'm just telling you.
I'll let her know that it's going to escalate because I'm standing on the curb.
I don't want it to escalate.
Yeah, me, I know you don't.
Officer Coker jeopardized his entire career by refusing to comply with the officers and undergo a simple test. It's perplexing how a law enforcement officer would disregard his responsibilities in this manner.
God, this fucking city. I understand.
Do you realize one thing? If you would just stop for 1 second, just to think, this whole time, while we sitting up here going through everything that we've gone through, you not want to go.
It's not wanting to go. Captain, I go to space with you. You want me to? You know that. That I have no hard feelings towards anybody. I don't know what was said that I swerved. If I dropped my phone and swerved over to the side, I'm sorry. I'm forgiving that. I really am. I don't want any. I worked with every one of you. Especially you. And I don't want any.
And I have no issue with you.
Right.
I don't. But I have.
You doing your job?
Yes,
I
have a job to do, and everything and all the sequence of events that have taken place today. Lord knows I hate it.
In the end, Coker's ride arrived, prompting him to reconcile with the officers involved. However, it remained perplexing and disheartening to witness a police officer behave in such a manner toward his superiors. This raises concerns about how he might interact with the general public if this is how he behaves with fellow officers.
Hey, you get to the station?
Yeah, go ahead, tell me. I already talked to something.
Coker left the scene and was immediately placed on leave, while an internal investigation began. After a few weeks, the investigation found Coker guilty, resulting in his termination. On December 30th, 2022, Theodore Donnie was rear-ended by Thomas Cagle, who promptly identified himself as a Salt Lake City officer.
In other senses, it's just oh my God!
You might need a new car.
Hello?
Hi, may I help you?
Sorry, I didn't realize somebody rear-ended me and I didn't realize my car was connected to my phone. So can I get a cop to... Where are we again?
About the Common Sense by the mall.
Common Sense by the Ogden Mall.
Are there any injuries?
I don't think so. I kind of hit my head on the back of the seat.
Afterward, he assessed the damage to his vehicle, which is what occurred next.
Well, now that I know that. Oh my God!
Thomas had Theodore pinned against his car and refused to let go. Theodore's girlfriend had to intervene to get him released.
Oh my God. Oh my God!
Theodore was taken to the hospital while officers investigated the incident, and the situation appeared concerning.
He doesn't seem heavily intoxicated, but the witness said that he was shoving a bunch of gum and spraying cologne on himself as he was sitting in his car.
What was his name?
Tommy.
Tommy. Hey, Tommy.
Yeah.
Can you come out and talk to me real quick?
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Let me give you a call back.
You won't believe where the intoxicated driver ended up sitting after causing the accident.
For us, they gotta bring outside agency.
That's how it goes, brother. You know that. Yeah, you know how it is, man. Okay, so we got someone to come talk to you, okay?
I'm just pissed off that I thought I threw it in park.
Sure.
And it went reverse, or not reverse, but it went neutral. And it went up there. Not get it back into gear.
Jam.
Yeah.
After his former colleagues departed, Thomas began to behave impeccably, putting on a facade.
DUIs?
Well, we're gonna check real quick.
We're just gonna check.
Some complaints that it's not like alcohol. So, like I said, you know how it all goes.
Yeah.
Right? So there's.
Do you smell alcohol on me?
I haven't really got close up to you smelling it, but right.
Yeah.
You know how it goes, right?
Yeah. I know.
However, witnesses who had observed the incident had a completely different perspective on his behavior.
Sir, can you please get back in your car? I don't want anybody to start a fight today. He basically says, make me.
Okay.
And as he said, gets in my face. And being the protective dad that he is, he tells him to back off of me, and he pops off, well, I'm armed. Like, yeah, that's real fun to say that.
Did he ever show the weapon, pull it out, anything like that? Okay. Did he make any type of threats?
Yeah, he threatened to kick my ass.
Okay. Did he have, so was it just like threatening, like, hey, I'm gonna kick your ass, or like, is there any more specifics?
He kept telling me, you need to back up. You need to back up. I'm a cop, so I don't give a if you come.
He faced that way for me, just based on the test, okay? I'm gonna... Oh, go ahead, move your hands apart. Copy. So I'm gonna take you back to my station, okay, and we'll go kind of go from there, all right? Did you say, how much did you say you had to drink tonight?
So I only had, I can tell you, like a taster shot over at, I don't even know what it's called.
I'm sure he knows he's not fooling anyone with that act, but what he said about the guy he injured is just despicable.
Yeah, I was in the wrong.
Right.
Just how they freak out.
Blaming the person you hurt for getting hurt is a new low, or maybe it's just standard procedure for some cops. But all this officer seemed concerned about was himself.
You know if I can get the truck out of impound tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Nope, so you gotta do the letter whole thing. You gotta get the impound release, and you gotta get all that stuff taken care of.
Is there anything that you can get out of my vehicle?
Yeah, whatever you need out of there, I can get out of there for you.
Okay. I just went shopping.
No, you're okay. So
That's what I was doing.
we'll read that in a second. What all do you need out of there? So groceries?
They're all shopping stuff.
Just, is it shopping stuff? So like all the shopping bags out of there?
Yeah.
His attempt to spin a tale didn't fool anyone. Thomas faced charges of aggravated assault and negligent operation of a vehicle resulting in injury, and he didn't walk away that night. During the trial, he took the stand and offered a dumb excuse.
In reverse immediately, and it went to neutral, but it would not go into reverse.
The judge saw through his excuse, likely recognizing it for what it was, an attempt to avoid accountability.
I can't make a finding why Mr. Cagle wanted to injure Mr. Goodman. I don't believe he did. There's no reason for what happened to have occurred other than Mr. Cagle was being negligent.
Thomas was convicted of negligent driving causing injury and will be sentenced in March 2024. He lost his job with the Salt Lake City Police Department as a result of his actions. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.